Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
He's talking about the Apprentice and ratings.
If I went back to NBC right now to do something, they would do anything I wanted to do. Show business I'm talking about. Doing a show, anything I wanted to do right now, 100%. Because one thing I know about that business, and I learned that business better than anybody else can learn a business in a short period of time, it's all about one thing, ratings. If you have ratings, you can be the meanest, most horrible human being in the world. There's only one thing that matters, ratings. You can be nice or you can be mean. You can be evil, you can be horrible, you can be crude or elegant. There's only one thing that matters, and that's ratings. If you don't have ratings, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the media took that note, let me just say. Oh, no, she tweeted, Mom, tell me about 2024. Well, honey, we were concerned about a man's age, so we let Nazis take over.
Yep.
Thank you. Doris felt Russell Honore helped a lot of people buck up yesterday. Stephanie Miller called it. SCOTUS just handed the election to Biden. Perhaps that's why I'm not mad today. I'm determined. I'm going to work my ass off. Or as General Honore would say, AZZ.
AZZ.
I love that he swore, so you had to dump him, but then he said AZZ.
Right.
Right.
As if he couldn't say ass.
Right.
But he dropped a couple of S-bombs and F-bombs.
Just two S-bombs.
I love boot camp.
Just two S-bombs.
People were trying to picture me in boot camp. They were like, I just keep seeing Private Benjamin.
Yeah.
I did feel like, aren't there a lot of, Army? I don't know, but I've been told Eskimo sees mighty cold. Sound off. I could do it. I could do boot camp.
That was in Full Metal Jacket.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it was stuck in my head from somewhere.
I don't think you've seen Full Metal Jacket.
Left.
I think you.
Right.
I don't think you'd like it.
You'd remember that.
I left my wife and 48 children all home in the kitchen just doing the dishes. I knew I was right when I left. I don't know where that's from.
And I don't
that's
think you
terrible.
like boot camp either.
No.
By the way, you mentioned Kennedy. Can we just say thank you, God, for sending us a picture of Bobby Kennedy eating a barbecue dog? Oh, my God. Christy Noem's like, wow. Wow. Hold my Mountain Dew.
Wow.
What? Okay.
I wasn't
even
going to believe it until the veterinarian said that.
Are you surprised?
He is a crazy person.
Yes.
But also, if there is one liberal or Democrat that votes for someone that not only made a racist joke about eating a dog, was joking about eating a barbecue dog. Okay, I rescued dogs from the meat trade. That's what liberals do when I went to Thailand. Oh, my God. Okay, where was I? Doris says, SCOTUS just handed the election to Biden. That's why I'm not mad today. I'm determined. I'm going to work my ass off to get Biden-Harris reelected. They need a blue Congress to get done. Thank you. A lot of that, the fantasy stuff that mobilizes us and energizes. We can do it if we have the majorities. Garsh tweeted, 3 things are true. 1, Biden, bad debate, needs to recalibrate. 2, Trump, Epstein, BFF, wannabe dictator, convicted felon. 3, RFK Jr., sexual assaulter, revenge porn spreader, helped kill kids with anti-vax views and slaughtered dogs. Why is 1 covered more than 2 or 3? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Garsh.
Thank you.
You printed that, so I didn't get a chance to retweet it, but I can go back in now. Chris, who said it's above Joe Biden for me? I don't care about his age. You're now voting for your life. You must vote. Y'all better vote for your lives. Who said that?
Lady Aberlin.
No, but close. Joy Reid.
Oh. We have that.
Oh, do we?
We do.
Sure. Let's hear it.
Which one?
So I'm going to say somewhere between 3 and 7.
Yeah, somewhere between
let's do
3 and
6.
6. Here we go.
It's above me now. It's above Joe Biden now. Don't care about Joe Biden's age, infirmity, that he shuffled when he walked. I don't care. He could be seated for the rest of from now to Election Day and never get up off a chair. He could sit down. He could roll around in a wheelchair. He could be on a skateboard, seated. I don't care. Donald John Trump cannot be allowed back into the White House. Because if you combine that madman with this court, 2 of whose members are insurrectionists, one of whom flew an upside-down flag at his home and blamed it on his wife, who's also crazy. The other of whom's wife literally was part of the insurrection, and they ruled in this. They put themselves in the Leonard Leo 6.
Yeah. By the way, Chris, you asked yesterday, the project, because obviously a lot of people, I think Joy just mentioned Project 2025 as well. It's produced by the Conservative Heritage Foundation, as we said yesterday. It's one of several think tank proposals for Trump's platform. It's over 900 pages. It calls for sacking thousands of civil service, expanding the power of the president, dismantling the Department of Education and other federal agencies, and sweeping tax cuts. So you asked, are liberals just reacting to what they've... The Heritage Foundation unveiled this in April last year, and liberal opposite, obviously that's why people have started talking about it, because they wrote it all down. And now with this Supreme Court, you're like, it's like a checklist. They're like, yep, check.
Right.
So
And they
it's
also
not
want
like,
to
oh,
cut
things.
benefits
Yes,
for
it's things they
veterans.
wanted to do before, but this is like a specific.
It's
This
on
is what
20.
we're going to do in 2025 when Donald Trump is president, and it is terrifying. And it's almost everything that's happened at the Supreme
They
Court.
put out similar papers in 2000 when I was in conservative radio.
Not like this.
Yes, they did.
Not this
They-
specific.
They absolutely did.
Okay. Well, there's a
And so-
combination. There's a combination of that, a president that wants to be a dictator, and a Supreme Court that wants to let him. So
Right.
that's why people are.
It's the culmination of goals that they've had for 50 years.
Right.
So they've
which is-
always wanted to cut benefits for veterans?
They
'Cause
absolutely
that's in there.
have.
Really?
Yes.
Ronald Reagan wanted
Yes.
to cut benefits for veterans.
They absolutely have.
I don't
Ronald
think Reagan
Reagan
did.
not want to cut benefits for veterans.
Pam in New Hampshire. Hello, Pam.
Hey, Stephanie, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay, listen to me. Millions of people have voted for Joe. They're never voting for Trump, the only poll that matters. So if these Democrats want to push Joe out, I'm telling you what, Trump's not going to accept no matter who's in. He's not going to accept the results. So I want someone there with 50 years of experience that will know how to handle this. I'm telling you what, they throw away my vote. These people, and even when Nikki Haley dropped out, millions of people voted for her. They don't want Trump. Screw these polls. The media's made criminals out of every Democrat that's run, and none of them have ever been charged.
Well, and the
So
polling doesn't
Democrats-
show the freak
Democrats-
out.
I know.
Yeah, the polling doesn't
I know,
show the
but it-
freak out that Democrats are having. It hasn't. It hasn't even moved the needle, and people are
I know
freaking
that,
out.
but the media, they need their tax breaks. They don't want to pay taxes. So if these Democrats push my favorite president, best president ever, they pushed him out, why should I vote for people that care more about their ego than women and migrants and people of color and the LGBTQ? You know what? They're spineless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anita is in a state this morning, and the state is Texas, and so you can understand her being cranky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rude Pundit said, hope the media understands that a president untethered from laws can shut down outlets that they declare are harming the public. Oh my God, when I watched Stormy Daniels last night and how she's been targeted, I thought, thank God I am only, Chris, protected by my mediocrity, as I've said. It may take him a while to get to us.
Yeah, I mean...
But I mean, I swear to God, I feel like, is there anything you think he wouldn't do? Or things he
nothing he
wouldn't
wouldn't
shut
do.
down because they're critical of him? Or yeah.
At least you're not as popular as Rachel Maddow.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. There's several layers of excellence, Chris, before you get down here.
Exactly.
To literally to the basement.
So thank God for
dwellers.
small favors.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I'm the lowest on the totem pole in this room.
No,
No.
you're not. No.
No, we're all in it together.
No.
Oh, no.
And you probably get like a mom exemption. They're like, oh, you're with her, fine. It's like getting into a, Studio 54 in 1976. So, oh, you're with Carol Burnett?
We're
Okay.
on the Concord.
Right. Jody will be eating caviar on the Concord out of here. You and I will be like, movie.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm hiding.
Oh, why
Why
are
do
we
you
laughing?
think I stay quiet?
Why are we laughing?
Why do you
I
think
don't
I
know.
stay quiet?
Don't stay quiet. Oh, I see. Now you think it'll save you. Lord.
Why do you think I'm not on camera?
The Tennessee Holler said Rose precedent. Of course he'll leave peacefully. We would never come after IVF. No one's above the law. When they tell you that you're being dramatic, that's when it's
Thank
time
you.
to worry. Robert Reich said, Trump, I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody. Supreme Court. Sure, that seems reasonable. That's where we are.
It is where we are.
And by the way, Carlos Alzraki, at least he is on the Jeff Tiedrich train. He said, not a day goes by that I don't think about the Bernie bro who told me in 2016 that Hillary SCOTUS picks would be just as bad as Trump's. Ow! That's why I'm wearing my Hillary. He's right about everything.
I remember that.
Okay. Oh, Tristan Snell, one more. If the D.C. J6 case against Trump will now not go to trial until 2025, if ever, then Jack Smith should now unleash the rest of his indictments against Trump's co-conspirators, including his co-conspirators in Congress. I think Allison Gill said something like that. I mean, we will ask Glenn Kirshner. But, yeah, it seems, again, we're in a whole new legal... we're not even in a legal universe anymore, right? So what the heck? Go for broke. I mean, what do we have to lose at this point? Thom in North Carolina. Hey, Thom. Hey, Thom.
Hi, Steffi. We watch you on Free Speech TV, and you and the gang are wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, some of us are.
Some days. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Thom.
If I may say, I think for the good of the party, Kamala Harris, because there are so many racists, so many sexists, and so many whatever in this country, she should not run for vice president. Simply for those reasons.
For what reasons?
Plus, Trump with his
She
innuendo
won. She's
will
already
do to
won.
She is vice president.
Yeah.
For what reasons?
Because of the misogyny and
Excuse me, I meant run for
misogyny and
president.
racism.
Oh, she shouldn't run for
Because
president,
there
you
are so many
say.
racist, sexist in this country.
Okay, but we can't give in to the sexist and racist and homophobes. I mean, okay. I'm sorry, I had to hang up on you, Thom, because I'm thinking, you know what? I feel like there's one. Is this an aorta? Which one's my aorta?
It's right in here.
It's in your neck.
I'm sorry, because I already, there's too many, should Joe Biden, whatever. Should the flying purple people eater run? I've watched too many of those segments. This is me. This is the media. This is up here. I've had this many stories. It's above the top of my head
It's
now.
right here. Your aorta is right here at the top.
Oh,
of
okay.
Your
Well,
heart.
it's moving up, and then there's something going on with this vein, and then there's a headache in my eye.
Your jugular's up here. Your aorta's here.
I only have one good.
I.
You are invited to Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour. It's the political comedy event of the year, and it's coming to a city near you. Join Stephanie Miller, the queen of progressive talk radio, along with Hal Sparks, John Fugelsang, and the comedy duo Frangela, mocking all the fascists and trolls for a tour that is hilarious, inspiring, and deeply offensive to just the right people. It's an all-new tour with all new guests and a side-splitting evening of stand-up. Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour.